Imagine losing $10,000 this year, not because you're bad at your job, not because you lack experience, not because you didn't work hard enough, but because you said, um, too many times. It sounds dramatic. It's not. Today, I'm going to show you why filler words quietly cost professionals thousands of dollars every year and how to fix it. Let me tell you about Maya. Maya is brilliant, top performer, smart, analytical, the person everyone goes to when things break. On paper, she looks like a future executive, but in meetings, she sounds like this. I think maybe we should, look at the Q3 projections before deciding. She knows her stuff, but she doesn't sound like she knows her stuff. And that difference, it's expensive. Maya was up for a promotion to senior product lead. The role came with a $10,000 bonus and a $12,000 salary increase. Her performance metrics were the strongest on the team, but during the promotion review, her manager said something that changed everything. Maya is incredibly smart, but she lacks executive presence. Executive presence, that vague phrase that quietly blocks careers. What they really meant was this: she rambles, she hedges, she fills silence with uncertainty. The promotion went to Daniel. Daniel wasn't smarter, but Daniel spoke like this: here's the problem, here's the solution, here's the impact. No filler, no wandering, no doubt. A week later, Maya sat at her kitchen table staring at a $3,200 medical bill she had planned to help her mom pay. She was counting on that bonus, and she replayed the meeting in her head. I think maybe. That $10,000 didn't disappear. It transferred to someone who sounded more confident. Here's the uncomfortable truth. You are not promoted based on intelligence alone. You are promoted based on perceived leadership, and leadership is heard before it's measured. Let's do simple math. Miss one $10,000 bonus, miss one $12,000 salary increase. That's $22,000 in year one. With compounding raises, that can easily exceed $100,000, all because of communication. Now, here's what most people misunderstand. Ums and ahs are not the real problem. They're symptoms. The real issue is that you're thinking while speaking. When your thoughts aren't structured, your brain stalls. And when your brain stalls, your mouth fills the silence. Executives don't get paid more because they know more. They get paid more because they organize their thoughts clearly under pressure. Confidence isn't about volume, it's about clarity, and clarity is structured thinking delivered cleanly. After losing the promotion, Maya's mentor gave her something simple, a framework called the Anti-Ramble Method. It has 3 steps. First, the one-sentence rule. Before speaking, force your idea into one clear sentence in your head. If you can't say it clearly in one sentence, it's not clear yet. Second, the 3-point scaffold. After your opening sentence, support it with only 3 points, not 5, not 7, 3. For example, we should delay launch for 3 reasons: data accuracy, onboarding friction, and churn risk. Structured thinking builds instant credibility. Third, replace filler with silence. When your brain searches for words, pause. Silence feels long to you, but to everyone else, it feels powerful. A month later, Maya had another high-stakes moment. In a leadership meeting, the CEO asked, "Should we expand into the EU this quarter?" Old Maya would have said, I think maybe." New Maya paused. Then she said, "No, not this quarter. 3 reasons: regulatory gaps, hiring bandwidth, and cash flow timing." The room went quiet. The CEO nodded. Concise. Thank you. 3 months later, Maya was leading a cross-functional initiative. At the next review cycle, she got the promotion. She didn't become smarter. She became structured, and that changed how people perceived her. Here's the uncomfortable part for you. Every just, every kind of, every I think maybe softens authority, softens perception, softens income. Clarity gets funded. Hesitation gets overlooked. If you're wondering how strong your speaking skills actually are, I created a free 2-minute speaking confidence assessment. It shows you exactly where you stand and what you should work on first: your executive presence score, your filler word awareness, your clarity rating, and your personalized next step. It's completely free. The link is in the description. Take 2 minutes and find out what might be costing you credibility, because brilliance should pay. And sometimes the difference between 90,000 and 100,000 is one clean sentence.